players who got way worse after switching teams. Back in the summer of 2017, the NBA was buzzing about Isaiah Thomas. Just a few months earlier, he had carried the Boston Celtics to the Eastern Conference Finals and finished 5th in MVP voting, while Thomas was coming off a season where he averaged nearly 30 points per game, so fans called him one of the greatest little guys to ever play the sport. But then, everything turned upside down in a way no one expected. You see, after that incredible season, Boston pulled off a blockbuster trade, sending Thomas to the Cleveland Cavaliers in exchange for Kyrie Irving. On paper, it looked like the Cavs were getting an all-NBA point guard, someone who could slot in next to LeBron James and keep the championship window wide open. But there was one big problem. The thing is, Thomas was already dealing with a serious hip injury when he arrived in Cleveland. He missed the entire opening stretch of the season rehabbing, and by the time he did suit up with the Cavs, it was obvious he just wasn't the same player anymore. On defense, he struggled to keep up with faster guards, and on offense, his trademark quickness and finishing at the rim had totally vanished. But how fast everything turned into a nightmare for him is probably the craziest part. As it turns out, Thomas started just 15 games for the Cavs and put up only about 14 points per night while his shooting percentages plummeted and he couldn't find the right chemistry with LeBron. So the Cavs were actually worse when he was on the court, and within 2 months the team gave up on the experiment and traded him to the Los Angeles Lakers. But that was only the beginning of the end for Thomas. What I mean is that after leaving Cleveland, Thomas bounced around to 5 teams in less than 5 years. He never got close to his all-NBA form again, and his career went from stardom to searching for roster spots on short-term contracts.